Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from Jim Maccabee Field, North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us for today's Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today we feature the South Medford Panthers, who come to test their fortunes against the North Medford Black Tornado. This is a fairly important ball game in terms of the conference race. This game on TableRockSports.net is brought to you in partnership with our community business partners, so please let them know that you appreciate their support. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and we'll let you know when games go live. We'll be back quickly with the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill pregame show. We'll have that for you right after this on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Cellular Prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular Prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Time has taken its toll on your once beautiful windows. It's time to team up with Elizabeth Brett and Renewal by Andersen and upgrade your outlook on the world. Design experts like Elizabeth work with Renewal's trained installers and industry-leading products to ensure a client-friendly process. Transform the look, efficiency, and value of your property, just as these homeowners have done. Elizabeth and the Renewal team will be with you every step of the way, from design to completion of the install.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brett. Call me at the number below to schedule your design consultation.
Welcome you back to the Lithia Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. I'm trying to figure out how come my scoreboard doesn't want to become a part of the screen. Well, we'll just do it over. Give it a second chance. That's what we'll do here. There we go. And on TableRockSports.net. This is an important game, we were saying before we left, as the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coaches Corner continues. Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass. Got great views and a new menu that awaits you there. The South Medford team comes in 10-5 in league play. And, of course, North Medford leads the way at 13-2. Really, the onus here is on South Medford as they need to win this. Otherwise, North Medford's going to be really, really close to getting the league title right after this ball game. It'll depend a little bit on what happens with Roseburg. We'll get around to all that later, including, since they had the senior night here, we'll also get around to those that have signed to go play elsewhere. There's 3 that have done so. And so we will take a look at all of that as we go along during the game. Leading things off for South Medford is going to be Sewell. I believe he's the pitcher of record today. So the lefty will step in to take on Trey Newman, who has the leader as far as the state is concerned in a number of categories, at least among the leaders. One of those being ERA. His ERA at the moment is .6. That's going to be slapped out. That's going to get all the way down. That's going out to the wall. Curtis chases it down out in left field, gets it back into Rotigliano. But standing at second base is Sewell with the leadoff double. So much for RBIs, huh? It brings up Tosh Stumpenhouse. I don't even know if I'll have enough room for all of that. I'll just use 2 lines. Stumpenhouse steps in. He wants to bunt, but it's outside. Ball 1. Newman taking a little bit of time out there on the mound. Round to bunt again. That's going to be strike 1, 1-1. So Stumpenhouse pretty well determined, it looks like, at least at the moment, to bunt. Trying to move Sewell over to third base. This time he swings away, but that's going to get down into right field. They're going to wave Sewell in. He'll score with no throw. He's going to bunt way back. At the plate, Tristan Mallory. How much outside? We go to 1-1. Usually, I will make note here that they usually most high school teams have about 1 left-handed batter. South Medford's already put 2 up there. That one's outside. 2-1. Stumpenhouse over at first base. Nobody out. It's already a 1-0 ball game. There's another one fouled back by Mallory. We'll go to 2-2. throw over to first. And Stumpenhouse back in easily. Curtis giving chase in foul territory, has it. And a good throw keeps Stumpenhouse right there at first base. That brings up Kyle Cope. There's a throw over. Stumpenhouse gets back. There's a throw down to second, and Stumpenhouse is in there. Backed up nicely by Rotigliano, though. The bounce got by Johnny King. So now Stumpenhouse is over at second. That's strike one. 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Newman comes set one more time. Long look back. And then throws ball 3. 3-1. As we say, South Medford trying to keep themselves in the hunt for the conference title. There's only 2 games left. There's a shot. Past Rotigliano. Johnny King will pick it up. Coming in to score, though, is going to be Stumpin. No! The thought he's safe. That's going to create a bit of a debate. Let's hold on here. Let's see if the umpires are going to get together and discuss this. Coach Curtis out there to have a bit of a discussion. It's not going to change the fact that Cope got a base hit. I don't think there's much happiness here. Let's see if the run stands. It does. It's a 2-0 lead. Oops. So, my computer skills being tested. Stumpenhouse comes in and scores from second. South Medford has a 2-0 lead, 1 out. And Cope is over at first and at the plate. Elijah Javi. That's a pop-up. I don't know, Willer, he's got room? No, King has room. So that's 2 down. The 6th batter to come to the plate. Cooper Mitchell. He looks at ball 1. And ball 2. ball 3. So all of a sudden, Newman trying to figure out the strike zone a little bit, 3-0. And that's strike 1 on the outside corner. There's a ground ball out to King. King will fire it over the first. And Mitchell will be retired. 4-3 for the third out of the inning. We now head to the bottom of the first as we do. South Medford's out on top early. 2-0 on the Lithia Superstore game of the day.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Just in time for the spring sports seasons, Table Rock Sports welcomes Dutch Brothers to our sponsor lineup. Now when you enjoy your favorite Dutch Brothers treats, you will also be helping connect high school sports fans to their teams through Table Rock Sports. We're heading to the bottom of the second. 2-0 lead for the South Medford Panthers. Out on the mound will be Cameron Sewell. And leading off for North Medford will be Johnny King. He is one of those that has signed to play elsewhere. And he pops this one up. And the right fielder will just move right underneath that and make that an easy 1 out. We'll look all that up a little bit here on the internet when we get a moment to breathe. We're just a little off base here today, as it's Frankie Ritigliano at the plate, and he'll line one out to center field. Nobody's going to get that one. Ritigliano's on his way to second base. He's in with the slide. And that brings up, they've changed their lineup a little bit here. We got it here just a little bit late today. Got caught up in traffic. So we, a little problem there. Nate Horsley looks at ball 1 with Ritigliano standing out at second base with the 1 out double. Strike 1, 1-1. That's fouled back. Nobody will get that one. Pretty good crowd here, as there always is for North-South games, no matter what the sport. Get a decent turnout. Another foul back. Will be at 1-2. Personally, looking to get Rutigliano in. That's out to center field, but backing up and taking a Rutigliano's on his way to third. He's there. And brings up Robbins. Jeremiah Robbins, the catcher for the North Medford Black Tornado. He'll take strike one. Saul Sewell pitched once when he and Trey Newman went at it earlier in the year. He is the 1-0 inside, 1-1. As they dueled in the first game of a doubleheader earlier this year. Went 9 innings. Neither one of them was real interested in giving up a run. That one misses, 2-1. So a little different today, though, is South Medford has gotten to Trey Newman in the North Medford Black Tornado early in this ball game. The 2-1 strike. I hear the reaction there to that call. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, that's going to be foul, and I don't think anybody's going to grab it. I'm wrong. He caught it out there in foul territory for the... No out. Everybody back up. Considered out of play. There's a white line down there where if the ball goes beyond that, it's considered out of play. So right there, you see it on the camera. Yeah, that down there. Get beyond that. Doesn't make any difference how great the play was. Doesn't count. The 2-2 again. Swung on and way out of play the other direction this time. Well, Robbins keeping the at-bat going. Almost through the regular season. Regular season ends Saturday for most teams. There's a few teams that have to play some make-up ball games. That's some shot out to left field, and there will be the third out of the inning. Well, we'll continue that thought a little bit later as we head now to the top of the second. As we do, it's still a 2-0 lead for South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and Dave Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. So we head off to the top of inning number 2. And leading it off, Caleb Long. Newman ready. And the first pitch is fouled away. We go to 0-1. There's strike one to Long. There goes the 0-2. That's outside. 1-2. Third baseman for the Panthers at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. And Long becomes the first strikeout for Trey Newman. That brings up Sam Thompson, the first baseman. See if Newman gets in a groove here. That one's fouled away down the right side. So we're saying that Saturday pretty much ends the regular season for most Southwest Conference teams. There's a couple that another one fouled away, so we're at 0-2. As most of the teams will be done on Saturday, a few are going to have to somehow figure out how to play another ball game or 3. Well, 3. They won't play 3. They might play a couple. And there's a strike number 2. Or 3. And so we got 2 down.
1, 2, 3.
And that'll bring up Chance Ryan. Who takes strike 1. There's a bouncer right there to Willer. Willer has it, 1 unassisted, and it becomes a 1-2-3 inning for North Medford and Trey Newman. We head now to the bottom of the second. It's still a 2-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. I was just at Siskiyou Cellular a couple of days ago. Bought me a modern phone that actually does modern things. Maybe I'll figure out how to use it. So this brings up Trey Newman. He'll take strike one. Outside. Ball 2. Line one down the left field line. That's going to be taken on a couple of hops. Newman will turn, and he'll hold up at first base. Kellen Willer, the first baseman for North Medford, will step in and see if he can't advance Newman along. They're going to run for him. That's Daffrin that's running for him. Him being Newman. At the plate, Davis Carr, the right fielder. They'll throw over to first. Daffrin's back. Daffrin had a marvelous pitching stint Saturday for the North Medford Black Tornado against Grants Pass. Another throw over, but gets back diving. Gave him 6 wonderful innings in a game that the Black Tornado won 3-2. That's outside. And it wasn't Saturday, by the way. It was Friday. They moved the game from Saturday to Friday. So that was Friday afternoon, game 1 of that doubleheader. Willer with a 1-0 count. Quick move, but no throw. Now I'm trying to get the defense organized as to who's doing what out there. Willer pulls the bat back, but that'll be a strike. 1-2. There's a 1-1. He was threatening to bunt that time. The 1-1, and that's smashed out to center field. And nobody's going to get that one. It's all the way into the wall. Here comes Newman storming around third base. Here's the throw to the plate. He's out. So Willer stands at second base with the double, but Newman is shot down. And there's one away. That's still no score. Davis Carr, the right fielder, steps in. And back out. Carr sends one right back to the pitcher. They've got Willer all hung up. They throw it to second base. He falls down. He's going to be out. Third baseman Colton Morgan steps in. He'll slam one up the middle. That'll get through. They're going to hold Carr at second base. Single for Colton Morgan. The Black Tornado have first and second with 2 out. Curtis Easton at the plate. He's the left fielder. There's strike one. Way outside. 1-1. There's strike 2 called. South Medford looks like they might get out of this without giving up any runs. A little ways to go yet, though. Way outside. 2-2. A little ways to go is you have to get the third strike, or at least the third out. Sometimes tougher to do than it is to say. Strike 3. Curtis down on strikes. We go down to the top of 3, as we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Is still a 2-0 lead for South Medford. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Let me see if I can find out what's going on here, the information I wanted to share with you. I'll have to see if we can find it. Sewell steps in order to lead things off here in the third. He'll take strike 1 from Newman. They're going to say he went. 2-0. The 0-2 inside. That misses. Now we're at 2-2. There's one that's fouled away. But still at 2-2. Sewell making Newman work a little bit here. That's way upstairs. There's strike 3. That's the first out of the third inning. That is the third strikeout for Newman. Stumpenhouse will come up. He got things started pretty good for the, there's strike 1. Got things started pretty good for the South Medford Panthers. Oh, and 2. There's a pop-up. Newman has it. Nope. Willer. Malari will step in. He'll take ball 1. There's strike 1. 1-1. There's strike 2. That was popped up. Horsley has it. And indeed, 3 away. So another 3 up, 3 down for Trey Newman. 6 in a row now have been sat down. We head to the bottom of 3. As we do, it's still a 2-0 lead for South Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard, with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Johnny King to lead things off for North Medford. He'll take strike one. He flew out to right field his first time at bat. There's ball two. There's a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 swing and a miss. King becomes a strikeout victim. The second one for Sewell today. That brings up Frankie Rutigliano, the shortstop. Doubled. Got as far as third base, but they couldn't get him any further. That's popped back. We'll go 0-1. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Strike two. 1-2. The 1-2 is outside, 2-2. Spring sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, 7 locations to serve you. That's popped up, giving chase. And the second baseman has it. We had a little delay, so we didn't get lineups. So we're trying to maybe solve the mystery of who is playing where. Strike one to Horsley. That's right out to short. Fire over to first in time, and that will retire the side. We head now to the top of 3. South Medford continues to lead this one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
That's the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. It's powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And a little bit of a delay out there. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip.
Okay, Trey, 1, 2, 3.
As we head to 4, Cope will lead it off. Got that right? Doesn't look right. Looks like it's, yes, it's Cope at the plate. And he's in the hole, 0-2. That 1 almost looked like a 7, the way he had his back turned to us. There's a strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Newman. The catcher, Javi, shows up. There's a strike. Right now, Newman's set down 7 in a row. That one's fouled away, 0-2. The 0-2 inside. 1-2. That's upstairs. 2-2.
One more, Trey.
Some things that the OSAA today came up with. First of all, they came up with some college commitments. And misses. 3-2. Of course, everybody knows that Trey Newman is headed towards the University of Oregon. Strike 3. That's strikeout number 5. Mitchell steps in. Grounded out to second base, right out to King. Who flips it over to Willer for the final out of the first inning. Strike 1 called. But Johnny King is also signed. And I apologize, I don't remember which way these are going here. There's strike 2 called. And Aiden Horsley signed. I believe Aiden is headed to Mount Hood Community College, but might be a little wrong on that. I can't find that piece of paper. And there's strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Newman. 9 in a row, retired. Now, can North Medford score some runs? We go to the bottom of 4. It's still a 2-0 game on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
So back here at the Jim Maccabee Field, trying to get a hold of some of these positions that we never had time to get a hold of before the ball game because of some other things that happened on the way in. Robbins takes strike one. And ball one. Strike one. 1-2. Robbins had a sacrifice fly back in the first inning out to center field. That's outside. Make it 2-2. Outside again. 3-2. I'm reading along the line. Actually, Robbins is back in the first. He flew out to left field to end the first inning. There's a one-hopper over to third, and that's handled nicely by Long, who will throw Robbins out. Brings up Trey Newman. Outfield shifts left for Trey Newman. He fouls the first pitch back. And make it 0-1. So Horsley and Johnny King have signed to play. And talking about Trey Newman, we said he had a .6 ERA. He's also the leader in terms of how fast his pitch gets to the plate. He's one of a number of pitchers in the state that have hit 87 miles an hour or better. I'm going to assume it's probably the better. He's also the leader in strikeouts. That misses. 1-2. I have to recall some of this off the top of my head, but I believe he's got like 60 strikeouts, maybe a little more than that. So, Trey Newman having quite a season. That's outside. 2-2. As we made note at another college signing that we were at, though, that only about 7% of players manage to be able to play college ball. There's strike three on a swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Sewell. Brings up Willer. He got on base, hit a double, and then got himself picked off at second base. And they got him into a bit of a rundown. Currently ahead in this at bat at 1-0. And there's a strike, 1-1. But again, only about 7% of all players, athletes, begin to have a chance to play college ball at any level. We're talking from community college right up to the big boys. So to be able to be offered the chance to play at the college level is quite an accomplishment. That's a swing and a miss. We're at 2-2. Way outside. 3-2. Most of us have thought about being great athletes. found the way he had to do something else. We weren't really great athletes. There's ball 4. Davis Carr steps in. He was on by means of the fielder's choice. That's because Willer was getting thrown out at second base. Now one sent out to right field. Whoa, they played that the wrong way. That's going to get all the way back to the wall. And they're going to wave him in. Here comes Willer. He's in, standing up, and with a triple is Davis Carr. We're out at right field. The RBI triple. I got the North Medford crowd up. That comes with 2 outs. At a 2-1 ball game here in the bottom of 4. Colton Morgan swings and misses at the first offering. Had a single, his first time at bat in the 2nd inning. Nothing came of it. He was left there. That's outside. 1-1. That misses. 2-1. Foul. We'll give Coach Curtis an error. He had it in his hand and dropped it. If he listens to this, I don't know what he'll say to me. He'll probably point his finger right at me and want to know what I know about things. There's strike 3. So, we go down to the top of 5, but the score has changed as we head there after 4. It's South Medford 2, North Medford 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard offices in Medford.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pocket. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. We head to the top of the 5th on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. Coverage provided by TableRockSports.net. And now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 2-1 lead for the South Medford Panther. That brings up the third baseman Long. Just lead off the inning, and he'll foul the first one off for strike 1. So far, Newman has struck out 6. There's strike 2. Strike 3 called. Let's make it number 7. Robbins wants a timeout to go talk to Newman. Can't imagine this is going to take very long at all. They looking at softball players because it's senior night over there on the old softball field also tonight. North Medford has had a couple of them that have signed. Presley Lawton as the catcher for the South Medford team. There's a swing and a miss by Thompson, the first baseman, and it's 0-1. She's the catcher for North Medford, and she signed to go to the University of Oregon. There's strike 2 to Thompson. Also signing, though, to go to Oregon Tech was Samara Miles, and Oregon Tech is going to get themselves a fine outfielder. There's strike 3 to Mitchell, or to Thompson. That brings up Ryan. Strike 1 called. And there, that one's going to get through. And that's finally breaks the streak as Ryan gets the base hit as it goes under the glove of Willer after retiring 3, 6, 9, 11 in a row. South Medford gets a hit. Back to the top of the lineup, Sewell. It's actually Sewell, I guess, now that I think about it. But Sewell looks a ball 1. He's a pitcher of record right now. 4 innings pitched, 1 run allowed. There's strike 1. Sewell and Newman had another battle. They had an epic the first game of that doubleheader back towards the beginning of the month. That's down low, 2-1. Here they are going at it again. Both of these teams looking to go to the OSAA playoffs. Right now, North Medford is in there at number 7. That's inside. The Panthers are in there at number 13. What that means is that for round 1, both of these teams will have a home game if they can hold on. There's strike 2. 2-2. Sewell thought that was going to be another ball, but it wasn't. 2-2. Thompson, or make that Ryan, standing over at first base. Swing and a miss. Robbins will pick it up. Fire down to first. And South Medford's going to argue that it's it, but the umpire's going to walk away. Not happening. So, no matter what they think out there, we're headed to the bottom of the 5th. It's a close one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford leads it by 1. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Get it! Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my god, so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. Leading things off, Curtis Easton. He's only been up once. He was the first strikeout for Sewell. That one's outside. Ball 1. We're in the bottom of 5. North Medford looking for a run. South Medford looking to keep it right here. And there it is. The long throws over to first base. And there's one away. Johnny King steps in. Looking for a hit. Had a fly to right field to start the game back in the first. Struck out in the third. And he'll take strike 1. There's a pop-up out to the left field, and there is 1 away, or 2 away. Make sure that a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included after your next game. First-class food and a new menu await you at Tap Rock. Don't even wait for a game. Just go. That's what I say. Rotigliano looks at ball 1. Rotigliano had a double, got as far as third base back in the first inning, and he popped one out to the second baseman. That's outside, 2-0. Outside, 3-0. At least that's the way I have. There it is. Let's say scoreboard and I are in disagreement again. Outside, ball 4. And Black Tornado will take that. A 2-out walk. We'll see if Horsley can move Rotigliano around. He slaps one. That's going to get down. That gets by the second baseman and is roaring into third base is Rotigliano. Horsley stands down at first. Still 2 away. But that brings up Jeremiah Robbins, who's looking for a hit today himself. Had a fly out to left field. Grounded out to third base. Or make that the shortstop. Robbins grounded out to third base. Hey, he'll look at strike 1. Sewell. Outside. 1-1. Tying run standing down at third base in the form of Frankie Rutigliano. Good speed doesn't make any difference. You have to have a base hit. Now Sewell will step off, and the coach will step out. Table Rock Sports says hello to our 2,250 YouTube subscribers who get updates when games go live. You can join the team at YouTube/Table Rock Sports. I don't think they're going to make a pitching change here. Sewell still flipping the ball in his hand. Everybody fist bumping. Here we go. Here we go. And they're going to stay with him. Table Rock Sports also says thanks to our great sponsors, which include John L. Scott and Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less. These businesses make sure we can keep live high school sports streaming for you. Back at a 1-1 count. Sewell delivers, and Robbins fouls it back. I'm assuming probably on a screen that's much bigger than one I'm looking at. You can see the numbers on the field down there, the 2023, as they honored the class of 2023 today. And those are the numbers of the seniors. That would be Johnny King, Davis Carr, Aiden Horsley. That one's way outside. Way outside that time. Marcus Moore. Gabe Johnson, who has not been able to even play this season in his, what would be his final year. No redshirting in high school. Jordan Nodine and Trey Newman. That's the numbers that are represented there. That's out of play. 2-2. Apparently came a little close to a car. Somebody's window was almost no more. We're across the street is where they're chasing that one down. The 2-2 swing and a miss, and that will end the inning right there. That becomes the fifth strikeout for Sewell. We head to the top of 6. We do. It's still a 2-1 game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Offices at Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. We are headed now to the bottom of 6. Great sponsors keep these games coming for you. That would include Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, Avista Utilities, and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. And we need to get this in because fans, this has got a limited time on it. This would be on May 19th. That's the day to team up with the Dutch Brothers Foundation and drink one for Dane to end ALS. and support the Muscular Dystrophy Association. It's in honor of co-founder Dane Boersma. A donation will be made to MDA for every drink sold. 17 years and counting. Stop by and drink one for Dane May 19th at your favorite Dutch Brothers location. Circle your calendar. We're a little ways away from that, but it's coming fast. And Trey Newman starts Stumpin' House with strike one. Stumpin' House had a single, came around and scored in the first inning. There's strike two on a swing and a miss. And then he popped up to Willer at first base back in the third inning. But since that first inning, South Medford hasn't been on base very much. There's strike three. Strikeout 10 for Trey Newman. Brings up Mallory. He's hit one to left, one to center. Let's see if he gets one to right. That one gets by as it bounces by Robbins. 1-0. Mallory hits one to left. That's going to go out of play. Way out of play. Curtis didn't have a hope on that one. Curtis Easton, that would be. So we're 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. A 1-2, swung on and missed. Have to make the throw down to make it official. That's number 11. That's the second out of the inning. Second baseman Cope will step in there. Newman struck out the side in the third, struck out the side in the fourth, struck out the side in the ninth, and then they snuck a hit in. So he's been wheeling and dealing here. Has to be ball one. There's a ground ball to King, who will fire it to Willer, and the inning is over. So right now, Trey Newman has held them at bay as we head now to the bottom of the sixth. North Medford's problem is they need a run, and Sewell isn't giving any up. Here on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Hey, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bro treatment.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. on TableRockSports.net. I tell you right now, not many runs are going to be scored in this one. Newman steps in. We're at the bottom of the 6th. And it's a 2-1 game. Newman and Sewell dueling it out again. Ball 1. Sewell is a senior, just like Newman, so getting to see them duel and do their pitching duels, this is about the last time probably, unless they meet up somewhere deep in the playoffs. There's one that's drifting out to center field, but it's going to be caught easily. That brings up Kellen Willer. Fans are trying to figure out what's happening over there on the softball field. There's one out to left field, and that's going to become out number 2. Davis Carr will step in and see if he can't get something done. Fans, when you need a bite before or after games in Medford, there are now 2 Great Elmer locations to serve you. As Sewell delivers the first pitch, that's outside. There's one on Biddle Road, and then there's the new location at 68 East Stewart Avenue, operated by the Thomason Hospitality Group. And we'll wait here as Sewell delivers way outside, 2-0. So check out Medford's new Elmer's next to Harry and David Country Store. Didn't go to that Elmer's today for lunch, but went to Elmer's for lunch. There's a swing and a miss by Carr. And it's strike 1. Actually, his umpire called that a foul tip. Strike 2. It's 2-2. Sewell trying to set the Black Tornado down in order. And may do so. This one's popped up. Who's going to grab it? Sewell take it. And that will end the inning. We head to the 7th. We got a 2-1 ball game here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle.
An 0-2 count to Jake Mason. There's pinch hitting. May he'll send this one to Willer. Willer sends it to first and right back to Willer, the double play. Two down and nobody on base. Newman deliver. We inside the long. He'll pop it up. Newman has it. So it's down to the bottom of the 7th. It's a 2-1 game. North Medford looking for that one run. Well, we'll just hold it here for a second as everything kind of got cleared out when it'll give us the opportunity to tell you that the summer recreation guide is out now from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. They have aquatics, they've got other events, summer camps, classes, sports leagues. If you want to see what's up, you need to go to playmedford.com. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Morgan to lead it off. Sewell has kept North Medford away since the 4th inning. And there's ball 1. Strike 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 2-1. Way outside on that one, 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and sent right out to short. It's bobbled, and Morgan will be on first. I don't know if they're going to flash it. Yeah, that's an error. So an error on the South Medford shortstop, Sawyer, and that allows Morgan to be on first with nobody out. There's the bunt coming up. There's Curtis Houston putting it down. He's out at first, but over at second is Morgan with one away. That brings up Johnny King. So Easton got his job done. Here comes King. King takes ball 1. Strike 1 on the breaking ball that time. It's 1-1. One away. Morgan standing out there at second base. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Let the crowd carry the action here a little bit. Way outside. 2-2. Johnny King looking for a hit today. 0 for 3 so far. He may have just gotten one to left field. No, it's caught out there for the second out. See if we can pick up the number of who that was out there in left field. That's been Chance Ryan out there. Ryan ran that one down nicely. That brings up Rutigliano. He's the last hope for North Medford. He'll look at strike one. He'll lift one out. That's going to get down. It will indeed. Here comes Johnny King to the plate. He's in. The ball game is tied. And Rutigliano is at second base. Morgan in the score, and it's a 2-2 ball game. Here in the bottom of 7, Horsley steps up to the plate, 2 away. Rutigliano standing out at second base. That's going to bring about another little old conference out there on the mound. Let's see what's going to really take place. So while you're doing that, we want you to know that it's time for you to get back in the game. That would be as an official. There is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org. Click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Let's see what they do. So far, no change. They're going to stay with Sewell. Hayden Horsley will step up there. Oh, they're going to walk him. So they just give Horsley first base, thinking that they would rather deal with Jeremiah Robbins, who they've managed to keep off the bases today. 2 on. 2 out. Robbins will take ball 1. Sewell looks back. There's ball 2. Rutigliano at second. Horsley over at first. Robbins at the plate in a 2-2 ball game. Sewell looks again. Strike 1. 2-1. The 2-1 swung on and fouled out of play. We're at 2-2. 2 out, 2 on. Don't quite have Vince Scully's deuces wild. But we're not in the second inning. We're in the 7th. Sewell delivers. Foul ball. Foul ball. Stays 2-2. Robbins taking a long time getting back in. The 2-2 swung on foul. Everybody will go back. Here comes the 2-2 one more time. Swung on, popped up to right field. We're headed to inning 8. We are headed to the top of 8. And we are at a 2-2 ball game right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Looks like we have a pinch hitter. Trying to get everybody's attention. So Sam, no. Let's go up here just a little bit higher. Jordan Sawyer is going to take his first swing at things today. And that'll be ball 1 from Newman, who begins inning number 8. There's strike 1. 1-1. There's a grounder. Rutigliano scoops it up, fires the first in time. 1 away. Ryan comes to the plate. That's out of play. This is what happened with last time these two pitchers hooked up. Trying to play a little extra baseball to get it figured out. There's strike 2. 0-2 quickly to Ryan. Strike 3 called. Sewell. We'll see if he can extend the inning a little bit for the Panthers. He has a double that led off the ball game. but since then has been kept off the bases. A little bit of a conference going on out there. Now they're just about done, just in time for the spring sports seasons. Table Rock Sports welcomes Dutch Brothers to our sponsor lineup. Now, when you enjoy your favorite Dutch Brothers treats, you will also be helping connect high school sports fans to their teams through Table Rock Sports. Sewell, see what he can do. Up high, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Sewell throws right, bats left. Hey, he'll lift that one out to center field. Getting under it, though. That's going to be Davis Carr, the right fielder, which is a good thing. I think Horsley lost it out there. But Curtis will make that Davis Carr right there to help out. We go to the bottom of 8. We're still tied here at 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Siskiyou Cellular, 7 locations with which to serve you. Today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and Dave Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Trey Newman to lead it off for the Black Tornado. He'll look at strike 1 from Sewell. And one's outside. 1-1. More and more people are coming to this game. I think the softball game is still going on too. There's Newman. He's got a shot. Nope. Caught. Looked like for a brief moment that was going to fall. And Newman would have the hit, but not to be. That brings up Kellen Wooler. He walked, scored back in the 4th. That was the first run for North Medford. And he looks at strike 1. Strike 2. 0-2. Willer ready for the 0-2 from Sewell. way outside. 1-2. This is not North Medford's final home game of the year. That's popped up. Be taken by the right fielder. And 2 away for Davis Carr. The final home game actually comes next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow, as they're going to say Sewell did a good job, and they're going to make the pitching change. Coming in to pitch and hopefully keep things where it is Kyle Cope. We'll see how that works out for them when we return after this on TableRockSports.net.
Time has taken its toll on your once beautiful windows. It's time to team up with Elizabeth Brett and Renewal by Andersen and upgrade your outlook on the world. Design experts like Elizabeth work with Renewal's trained installers and industry-leading products to ensure a client-friendly process. Transform the look, efficiency, and value of your property, just as these homeowners have done. Elizabeth and the Renewal team will be with you every step of the way, from design to completion of the install.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brett. Call me at the number below to schedule your design consultation.
Our executive producer has texted us as we come back to this game that the softball game, as of 9 minutes ago, so they might have moved along a little bit since then, was tied 4-4 in the bottom of the 5th. We're tied 2-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. So a lot of work being done here. We'll work our way around here the slow way. I was going to say, we were talking about the final home game. This is not it for North Medford. They will go to Roseburg Saturday and play a doubleheader, and then they will come home and play Redmond at 4:30, but that's on Wednesday the 17th. South Medford, meanwhile, will be traveling over to Summit on that same day. And we'll try to keep up with softball. There's Carr. He lifts one. Out the left field. Got it. That'll take us to the 9th. We're still tied at 2, and Trey Newman walks out for another inning of work here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We're headed to inning number 9. Stumpenhouse will lead things off here. And he'll take strike one. That's 1-1. Strike. Nope. Low. 2-1. That's fouled away. We'll go to 2-2. Hit him. No? He's out. I thought that hit him, but they say nope. He struck out. And then it was dropped by Robbins. And Robbins picks it up and throws him out. 2-1. Mullery will step in. He takes strike one from Newman. Outside. 1-1. 13 strikeouts for Newman. Strike two. The 1-2 sung on. It gets by Morgan. Curtis picks it up out there in left field. Mallory has the hit. Stands over there at first base. I think that's about as far as Newman gets to go. Yep, that's going to be it. As they're going to bring in Daffrin. So, we'll take ourselves another time out here while they go through all this pitching change on the TableRockSports.net.
Time has taken its toll on your once beautiful windows. It's time to team up with Elizabeth Brett and Renewal by Anderson and upgrade your outlook on the world. Design experts like Elizabeth work with Renewal's trained installers and industry-leading products to ensure a client-friendly process. Transform the look, efficiency, and value of your property, just as these homeowners have done. Elizabeth and the Renewal team will be with you every step of the way, from design to completion of the install.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brett. Call me at the number below to schedule your design consultation.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on TableRockSports.net. We are in the top of 9. And we're still stuck at a 2-2 tie. Newman has just been relieved. Dom Daffrin, or Dominic, as his first name is, but they all call him Dom. Dom Daffrin out on the mound. Spring sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. 7 locations with which to serve you. I think that's the end of warm-ups there. That'll bring up Cope. Hasn't had too much success. He's had 1 hit. Struck out, grounded out. 1 for 3 today. There's 1 over at first base. And certainly Cope would like to move the runner along, but will not with that one as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Daffrin, who is a sophomore, they'll be depending on him next year. In a bit of a pressure-packed situation today. There's strike three. That is the 14th strikeout by a Black Tornado pitcher. Javi will step up to the plate here in the 9th, on having had too much success today. He did get on first base. He's 1 for 3. And going down to second, there's the throw. It's going to get all the way out into center field, and hauling around to third base is going to be Mallory. No, they threw him out. Well, just like that, the inning ended, and nobody scored. We're headed to the bottom of 9. As we are, it's still a 2-2 tie on the John L. Scott scoreboard on TableRockSports.net.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular Prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And we just keep playing and playing. 9th inning is where we're at. Colton Morgan lead things off. There's ball 1. Both starting pitchers have been relieved. They will not be the pitcher of record. It's outside. 2-0. Cope on the mound. Swing and a miss. There's 2-1. Ball 3. South fans wanted that one to be called their way. inside. Ball 4. So Morgan gets things started here in the bottom of 9 with a walk. That brings up Curtis. Trying to get a bunt down, he does. That's going to be fielded by Cope over the first, and there'll be one away. But moving on down to second base now is Morgan. Johnny King. We'll see if he can move Morgan one more base, another 90 feet. That's out to right field. That's just going to be easily caught. King will not go to third. Rutigliano. He's been on base a number of times, had a double, walked, had a double. Each time, well, not each time, the first 2 times he got to third base. The other time he was stranded at second. 2 away this time. Cope hoping to strand Morgan. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. We'll say this. If Cope does this wrong and has to come in, why, Rutigliano will drive it. A little bit of a conference. We'll remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip. I'm pretty sure they're not going to change pitchers here. They'll stay with Cope. Now the umpire is going to go out there and move this thing along a little bit. Fist bumps all the way around, pats on the back. Everybody says we're good, let's go. 2 away here in the bottom of 9. It's a 1-0 count to Rutigliano. And he's looking for one that he can poke somewhere. Way outside, that's going to get Morgan down to third. Came in a little low, bounced away from Javi. Morgan took off for third. 2 away, though. Outside. 3-0. And now South Medford says just give Rutigliano ball 4. First and third. Now that our computer is in a little more of a seeable situation here, we'll try to do some balls and strikes as we come down to the end of the game. And at the plate is Horsley. Hey, he's going to foul the first one off and out of play. He'll be in the hole 0-1. They taking off was Horsley. Or Rutigliano, excuse me. Horsley's at the plate. Rutigliano was taking off for second base, but he's got to come back. The 0-1. Outside. Doesn't get away far enough for anybody to advance. 1-1. Horsley takes it, lines it in there, and that's going to score Morgan, and that will be the end of the ball game. It's a final here in 9. And they're celebrating out there on the field as North Medford came from behind and won this one 3-2 as Horsley gets the winning hit. A walk-off single to give it to North Medford. We're back with the Dutch Brothers post-game show. We'll be back with that right after this on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. It's right here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
A marvelous ending for seniors here from North Medford High School on senior night, as Aiden Horsley especially sets up a nice memory for himself in the final, well, it's not quite his final home game, but it's a nice memory anyway as he gets the winning hit to take Medford to a 3-2 win over South Medford. This is the Dutch Brothers postgame show. Now, when you order your favorite Dutch Brothers treat, you are helping Table Rock Sports continue to provide these great games. So here's the way it looks. North Medford got off to a great start, or South Medford, excuse me, as Sewell and Stumpenhouse both managed to score in the first inning. Sewell, when he hit a lead-off double to begin the game, and he scored on Stumpenhouse's single, and Stumpenhouse managed to get around when Cope hit a single and brought in Stumpenhouse. So that was the first one. It was a quick 2-0 ball game, but Trey Newman began to find himself. And in the second inning, he shut down the Panthers 1-2-3. Did likewise in the third inning. Did likewise in the fourth inning. And then in the fifth inning, it went 1-2-3-4. But he went back to the 1-2-3 in the sixth. And in the a little bit around there, but he allowed no more runs as between him and Dominic Daffron, they struck out 14 Panthers. Meanwhile, North Medford finally got on the scoreboard in the fourth inning when Willer came around to score off of Carr's triple. But they couldn't get Carr in after that, and it was a 2-1 ball game at that point. North Medford tied it up in the seventh, the bottom of 7, when Morgan got on base by means of an error. He was moved along by Easton Curtis, who had a sacrifice bunt. And then when they, I'm going to get my scoreboard here right, and then Rotigliano hit a double and he was able to score a 2-out double for Rutigliano, and they were able to score him, and it was a 2-2 ball game, and it stayed that way for a few innings until the 9th when Morgan was walked intentionally. Again, Curtis Easton moved him over with a sacrifice bunt. The next out came when King went to right field, but Rutigliano was walked, and they had 2 on, first and second. Morgan got over to third base on his own, and then when Horsley came up to bat and he lined one into right field, Morgan scores, and it's a 3-2 win for North Medford over their rival South Medford. So that will not end the regular season. They both have regular season games to finish off on Saturday. North Medford is headed up to Roseburg. South Medford will be home at Harry and David Field. We thank you for watching today's live streaming action. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports presentation as far as North Medford baseball goes will be Wednesday, the 17th, I believe it is. Yes, Wednesday the 17th, when they will be playing South Salem, if my memory is working. If not, it's one of the Salem schools that'll be coming down to play on Wednesday. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 3, South Medford 2. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross, saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.